안녕하세요, 여러분. 저는 gwen이라고 하고요. 여러분, 한글 기억나요? 한글 뭐지? 아, 한국 알파벳이잖아요. 네, 맞습니다. 미치겠다, 나는. Hi, everyone. My name is Gwen, and today we are going to be learning vocabulary related to school. So things like teacher, student, desk, pencil, things like that we're going to be learning today. And then definitely stick around for the end of the video because we're going to be learning yes, you heard right, two new grammar points. Our first grammar points. So that is very exciting. So definitely stick around. Okay, first we are going to do a little review here, just like always. So starting from the left-hand side, these are the vowels. And that's exactly what that says at the top there. It says moum. Moum means vowel. So starting from the left-hand side, we're just going to briefly review. A, ya, o, yo, o, yo, u, you, E. Good job. Moving on to vowels part 2. All right, 모음 2. These are the little combination vowels that we learned in the first video as well. These ones you might need a little bit more of a refresher on just because we didn't touch on them in the previous video. So yeah, be sure to pause this and review if you need to. I am just going to go through them fairly quickly, however, so that we can learn some new vocab. So starting from the left-hand side, we have A. Remember the A, how you doing? A, ye, ye, wa, we, wo, we, ui. Does that make sense? Hopefully. If you need to rewind this video at any point in time, obviously feel free to do so, or head to that first video on the Korean alphabet and just review this slide. Okay, jaum. Jaum means consonant. So starting from the left-hand side, we're just going to really quick review these consonants. Hopefully we're becoming pretty familiar with them by now. If not, definitely review a little bit more so that you're comfortable with the sounds that they all make as well. So starting from the left-hand side, we have g, n, d, r, m, b, s. So that second row is our special friend, right? The placeholder. So it's silent at the beginning, and at the end, it makes ng, like the ng sound, right? So moving on past the little tricky one, we have j, ch, k, t, p, h. Good job. All right, so our first word, the most important one, obviously, when we're talking about school. So this, if you can read from the first letter is obviously the first character is h, right? Here. So we can see that h plus a, and then at the bottom we can see a gi역, right? G sound. So that is going to create the sound hak, hak. So what you're going to want to do with things that have 3 characters in one of those little blocks, the last character is called 받침. So the 받침, you're going to want to just cut off the sound, if that makes sense. So instead of saying hak, we say hak, hak. So your mouth is going to form the g, the gi역, as if you were going to say it, but you're just going to cut off the sound. Why? Because remember our syllable test, where we have to get all 3 of those sounds into one beat, into one syllable. So if we said hak, then it would be 2, right? Hak. So hak, and then we have 기역 plus 요, right? 교. 학교, 학교. 학교 means school. Obviously I already said that, but yes, 학교. So you can say 나는 학교에 가요. I go to school. 학교. Okay. 내가 누군데? Who am I? I am your teacher, right? 선. So we can see 시읒 plus plus 니은, right? 선. 선. Then that second block we have 시읒 plus a plus, remember the special character 이응? It makes the ng sound at the bottom, right? So 생. 생. So we have 선, 생, and the final one is 님. 니은 plus e plus m plus 미음. 님. 선생님. 선생님. 나는 선생님이에요. I am a teacher. I'm your teacher, right? 선생님. So who are you? 학생. 학생. So this is how you say student, and if you remember from school, 학교, it's the same 학. That first character block is 학, okay? And then if you remember from 선생님, teacher, the second block is the same 생. 학생. 학생. So you are a 학생. So if you remember how to say you, it's 너. 너. So I can say 너는 학생이에요. You are a student. Okay, moving right along, here we go. If we read from the left block again, we are always reading from left to right. We can see the ch, the ch, right? Ch plus e plus 기억, 그. So 책. 책. Again, we're not saying 책, right? We're saying 책. And the second one is s plus a plus right? So 상. 상. 책상. 책상 is desk. 책상. Alright, this one is 가방. 가방. 가방 means bag. So this does not just mean backpack. There's different ways to say different types of bags, of course, like a purse or a hiking bag or whatever that you wear, or a backpack. But for the most part, 가방 is the most frequently used for bag, for any type of bag. So you can just say, 가방 어디에 있어요? Where is my 가방, my bag? And that could mean any type of bag, really. So yeah, 가방. Remember our special friend? So this one means pencil, but we've got that circle at the beginning, right? The 이응. So that is silent. And we have 여 connected to it. And then at the bottom of our first block, we have n, the nian, right? So that first block makes the sound 연. 연. And then the second one, we have p plus e plus r, the 리을. So that is 필. 필. It's kind of like banana peel, right? 필. So 연필 is pencil. 연필. Okay. Here we have G, U. Remember the circle character? You guys are probably getting so tired of me mentioning that, but it makes no sound at the beginning. So that is U. And then the last one is 개. 개. So 지우개. 지우개 is eraser. And that might look like a weird eraser to you, but in Korea they usually use the black ones. So 지우개. This one you guys are going to be really happy with. Ready? This is Konglish, Korean plus English. Ball pen. Ball pen. So ball pen is ballpoint pen in Korean. And if you want to just say pen and shorten it, they also do that too. So you don't have to say ball pen. If you just say, oh, give me a pen, let me borrow a pen, you can just say pen. Ball pen. Okay, do you remember 책상 from earlier? Desk? This is 책. 책. 책 is book. So 책상, desk, literally translates to book table. 책상. So yeah, this is 책, meaning book. Do you see 책 by any chance anywhere in this word? Anywhere at all? So just like in English, note, book, we have book as the second part of this word in Korean as well. So 책 is that second character block, and the first character block is 공. 공. 기역 plus O plus 이응 is 공. So 공책 is notebook. 공책. Then we have everyone's favorite thing, 숙제. 숙, remember what I said about the 받침? The final consonant is kind of just cutting off the sound. So you're not actually saying the 기역. You're saying 숙, 숙제, 숙제. 숙제 is homework. Obviously, as you can tell by the picture. Yes, 숙제 is homework. So this is also a very important word, unfortunately, to remember. And our last word for today is come. Remember that the 기역 with the extra line there is the harsher, the K sound, right? K, K. So that is come. Pew. So that middle one is P plus U. Pew. And then ta. Ta. Computer. Easy, right? It's just like English. Computer. Of course, with words like these, a Korean person would probably be able to understand you if you just said computer. But for a lot of people, the American pronunciation is really difficult or really strong. So they can't actually understand it sometimes because our pronunciation is so harsh. Like computer. And in there, so it's better for you to just learn the Konglish anyway, just so you're not like speaking Korean and you're just throwing computer 어디에 있어요? Like that. So you're gonna want to learn computer. So the Korean pronunciation of this word will definitely help you in the future. Okay, super exciting. So now we have our grammar time here. So on the left-hand side in the blue, it just says 문법. 문법 is grammar. 문법을 소개해 줍니다. 소개하다 just means to introduce or explain. Introduce something to you. So I'm going to introduce these two grammar points. So at the top, you can see 이다, right? On the right-hand side, 이다. This is our first grammar point. So this means to be, kind of like what someone is, right? So one of our first sentence example underneath 이다 means, says, 나는, 나 is I, right? 나는 선생님이에요. So 선생님 means teacher. And then 이에요 is where that 이다 verb comes in. So 이에요 means is, right? So I, teacher, is, or are, am, is, are, am, are all combined sort of in this grammar point. So 나는 선생님이에요. So if you want to say I am anything or you are anything, then you always want to add that 이에요 at the end. So this is where the 이다 verb comes into play. So our second, if we take a look at our second example here, we have 너는, 너 is you. 는, you can see that in both of those sentences there, right? 는 is just a topic marker. So this is just to make sentences clearer. It has no meaning by itself, but when you add it into a sentence, the listener can automatically know, okay, the topic of the sentence is you, or I, or 선생님은 is the teacher, right? So yeah, don't stress too much about that. I will talk about that later, but just know that it has no specific meaning on its own. So it's not necessarily important for us right now. So 너는 학생, 학생 is student, remember? And then 이에요. 이에요 is am, are, is, yada yada. So you, student, are. You are a student, right? So in Korean, we know that the grammar comes at the end of the sentence. So first we've got topic, subject, verb. Okay, so 너는 학생이에요. 나는 선생님이에요. Let's try another example. 이거는 책이에요. This is a book. 이거는 책이에요. Remember 책? We learned 책. Oh, here's another example. So this is my notebook, right? 이거는 공책이에요. 이거는 공책이에요. All right, so just practice more of those sentences if you want to say this is, I am, you are, things like that. Of course, you can always insert whatever you're talking about before the 예요 or 예요 if it ends in a vowel. So, for example, you can use your name as well. 나는 구엔이에요. If your name ends in a vowel, you're going to want to substitute 이에요 for 예요. 예요. So, if I think of a name that ends in a vowel, Monica, right? It ends in a, right? 모니카. So, if your name was Monica, for example, I would say 너는 모니카예요. 너는 모니카예요. And this is just because we don't want to have two vowel sounds immediately next to each other, just for ease of pronunciation. So if I said 모니카예요, it's kind of like choppy, right? So we just want to maintain that smoothness, which is why we would say 예요 after words that end with a vowel. All right, so moving on, our second grammar point is 주다. 주다. 주다 means to give. So the reason that I chose this one to introduce as the second grammar point is because it is used a lot. Mostly because 주다, to give, isn't like the English to give, not quite. 주다 can also mean like you're doing a favor for someone. So, for example, these two examples that I included are the literal to give. So, 주세요. 주세요 is please give me. Please give. Okay, so for the first sentence example, we can see 연필. 연필 is pencil, remember? So, 연필 주세요, right? And then someone gives you their pencil. 연필 주세요. No one saw that, right? 볼펜. So someone Someone's here, pretend. 볼펜 주세요. So you're asking someone, please give me the ball pen. Please give me the pen. And then the second example we have is 책 주세요. So 책 is book, right? So 책 주세요. And they gave me the book. Secretly pretending I'm not in quarantine alone, of course. So 책 주세요. And again, like I talked about earlier, 주세요 can also be used to just mean, please do a favor for me. So you can say, like, 소개하다. On the left side of the screen, I talked about it earlier. 소개하다 means to introduce. So your teacher can say to you, 소개해 주세요. 소개해 주세요. 소개해 주세요 means please introduce it. Please introduce yourself. 소개해 주세요. So it's please do this for me. But of course it doesn't mean give me your introduction, right? So when you translate it literally, that is what it means. But 소개해 주세요. 주세요 can just mean please do this for me. So right now that is not necessarily the most important thing, but just keeping that in the back of your noggin. Just remember that 주다 means to give. So for right now, just practice literally. Give me whatever, asking your friends, your Korean friends, or even your non-Korean speaking family members. They'll be like, what are you talking about? But you're going to be like, hey, you're helping me become bilingual, right? Or multilingual. So they'll think you're weird for a little bit, but then, you know, a couple months down the road, you can show off for sure. So yeah, with that, let's do a couple more practice examples. Yeah, now let's practice. 연습합시다. 연습합시다. So 연습 means practice. So let's practice. Looking around for anything else I can have. Oh, highlighter. Highlighter in Korean is 하이라이터. Highlighter. It's Konglish, right? So if I tell my friend, highlighter 주세요, they give me highlighter, right? 볼펜 주세요. 볼펜. 연필 주세요. And again, for highlighter, ballpen, 책, book, for any of these things, we can also use that first grammar point to say what it is. So, 이거는 하이라이터예요. Remember, 터, it ends in a vowel, so I did 예요. 하이라이터예요. 연필이에요. 볼펜이에요. 선생님이에요. Alright, that is it for today. Please keep practicing those grammar points. If you have any questions, definitely email me, comment down below. You know the drill. Yeah, and I will see you with another video next week. 다음에 봐요.